I came out today to try to hike, maybe do some drone footage, things like that, at Butter Pot Provincial Park here in Newfoundland. It's about 25 minutes, a half-hour drive from St. John's. And I got here, and the gate is closed, but I'm still going to walk in and see what I can. Kind of just pulled over here next to the off-ramp, on-ramp. It's just entirely like on its own little off-ramp from the highway here, and I'm going to see what I can because I haven't been able to find anything online anywhere to suggest that this should be closed. I mean, a lot of Newfoundland is winter, and I haven't seen anything, even from locals I've asked, to suggest that the parks would be closed during this time. So the gate's closed, but obviously you can still walk. As far as I understand, there's sort of a right to roam on most all crown land, which provincial parks and things like that would fall under. So I'm going to go for it and see what happens. All right, well, let's see what's happening up here and if I can get to anywhere really in a decent hike length of time. The strange thing is there's just nothing anywhere about the parks being closed. It just says no hunting, no cutting. Okay, cool. It doesn't say, even this is just like, hey, don't block the gate. It's padlocked. I would have just tried to open it. I'm used to doing that back hunting with my dad from old on farmland. But I mean, you can see where people have walked by. You can see where dogs are pooping. So I don't know. Just gonna go for it and see what I see. I think there should be at least one lake up here on the left some ways, but probably do my normal thing and stay pretty quiet otherwise. So enjoy the hike. I might cut out some parts if it's just this on the road until it gets to a little bit more, interesting landscape. a cross-country skiing and snowshoe trail. I'm not gonna take that. At least not yet. I think I'm gonna try to see. There's a little building up here. I'll try to see if I can at least find one of the lakes, some things like that. Definitely didn't bring my snowshoes. A little squirrel. I'll have to show Kate. She loves squirrels, and they're very rare here in Newfoundland, at least compared to back home. They're also very small, like that. They look like what we are used to being like young, I think like teenage squirrels that we see in like spring back in Indiana. It's about as big as they get here. They look almost like large chipmunks. They just have that longer tail. Oh, I was trying to zoom. He was very cranky that I'm here. There's another one. In the tree right there. Sorry, the zoom isn't great. We see you. Don't worry, babies. I don't mean you any harm. It's one of the bigger ones I've seen, honestly. This one is angry. I don't know if you can see him. He's kind of center of the screen, right behind. Yes, I know. All right, I'm gonna try to get some pictures here for Kate, so bear with me. All right, well, I'll likely edit out. Probably trimmed a chunk of that while I was just had it strapped and I was fumbling about, but that was cute. 2 or 3 little squirrels. That one was very upset. I feel like you can tell out here as compared to the city, they're not nearly as used to people, especially if the gate's been closed for several weeks. Gate is locked at 4 p.m. Caution, snow grooming activities occur at any time. I mean, this is the oddest part to me about why the park is closed. It's been groomed, clearly. Maybe I can see what's up over there here in a little. I want to try to get on a trail though, so get over this way. Whoa. Part of the reason I want to get off the road, it's freaking slippery. A lot of dog tracks. Looks like rabbit tracks, people tracks. I've never been to this park during non-snowy times, so I don't know exactly where is trail, where isn't. I mean, this is pretty obviously trail, but I'm going to be treading carefully. Little wooden bridge here looking out. I believe this is Trailer Lake. I have to look back at Google Maps again, but I believe that's the name. Something's very like calming and almost like an eerie way to me about the lakes when they just get covered in snow like this, and it's just this big expanse of snow. And especially if you've been out here at all in the landscape in Newfoundland, you know that like there aren't flat spots like that. Like no spot is that flat. It's always like rocky, a little craggy, like, you know, it looks like the rest of this terrain. Nothing has that sort of like Midwestern glacier carved flatness like that. So with that and the snow over it, just sticks out so much in the terrain, and it makes me think of like natives and explorers and things like that just coming through this area, maybe not even knowing what lies under the snow for them. I'm going to stop back here and try to get a landscape. Oh, I still had it zoomed in. I think I might take the drone out for a bit. This is a good vantage to sort of see over and maybe fly it over this whole lake region. I think it'll be interesting to see this from above, especially if it hasn't been trafficked very much. We shall see. All right, took some drone shots, took some photos. I think I might just walk over to that, like, ranger station, little checkpost thing. It's getting to be close to sunset, so. But I do want to see if, I don't think there's going to be someone there, but if there was someone there, I would maybe see what the deal is with the park. When can I get in? I mean, at this point, I'm already here, so I don't think they're going to be upset with me if I'm like, yeah, I'm already leaving, but set this down for a second. So walk over there, see what's up, and then probably get out of here. Make sure I have everything. I'm worried I'm gonna forget something in the sun. God. Yeah, it's just sometimes out of nowhere because you can't see everything. The snow is super deep. Had that thing too where it's gotten a little warm and rained. The sky's pretty at least. Off that way. But it's got a little warmer a few times and rained. So now we have the thing where there's like a layer of ice on top. Thankfully, it's not too cold today, though. Just a little under freezing. I figured I'd at least see a few people. It's a Sunday. You'd be surprised. Lots of people here are very outdoorsy, so even on cold days, even crazy weather, you tend to run into people, but if the gate's locked, probably keep certain people out. But yeah, let's walk down here and ask, and then might just stroll back to the car. This place must be busy in the summer or something. This is like a big road. Like, bigger than a typical access road. Oh yeah, it looks like this isn't even plowed all the way up here. I wonder if this is all provincial parks or just this one. The odd thing is there's nothing anywhere saying stuff's closed, but that makes me worried that it's just kind of like a known thing. Yeah. Drones prohibited. Uh-oh. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of things from the Avalon Nordic Ski Club and this horseshoe group saying these things aren't groomed, so people must come out here and snowshoe and ski. Park closes at 4. Dogs on a leash. Season pass or day pass used. Required for all trail users. From December 1st to April 15th, this facility is operated by Avalon Nordic Ski Club. Well, good to know. All right. Let's get out of here and hope the car's still flying on the side of the off-ramp. It's kind of eerie too because it's sunset, but I don't know if you can see it. The moon is kind of hanging through the clouds. And then obviously no one's around, which I wonder if I recently actually really like. It definitely would have creeped me out more and more when I was younger. But let's head back to the highway and call it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, look at the sky over here. Getting dark. It's already cloudy today. Fortunately, it was clear down by the harbor, but in St. John's, but you never know. I mean, the weather's extremely sporadic around here, which is part of the beauty of it, but can make things like photo trips hard to plan. Despite being all the way out here, I'm still enough on the network that I'm getting messages. Which has been a weirdly nice part of Newfoundland in my experience is, I mean, I've been on rocks jutting out into the Atlantic and even some of these more inland areas, and you still kind of have signal almost everywhere, which has been surprising to me, coming from places like rural Indiana where there's a lot. Oh, there's this snow here down there. I hope you can see it. Oh, he's eating. buddy. Alright, look, he's still there. Sorry for the zoom. I don't know if you can make him out. He's sitting there chomping. Have a good night, baby. That was pretty cool too. I don't know if I've ever seen I assume that is a snow hare. I assume it's a hare. I don't think I've ever seen one in the wild. A lot of rabbits back in Indiana, but I don't think I've ever seen a white one like that. Sorry about the dings and whatnot. Next time I'll turn on do not disturb. I got mute. All right, well, I am back at the gate. I have not fallen down. And yeah, successful, a mixed success on this trip, I would say, but it's not too far of a drive. I learned that the park is closed in the winter, except for being run by the ski club. Should probably have more information on where to get in normally. And saw some squirrels, saw what I believe is a snow hare. Got some drone footage, I might work into this. If not, it's a separate video on the channel, and yeah, I got out. Got to see what's what. So thanks for joining. See ya.